Got a little nap there, Mrs. Wentworth? You have a nice dream? You were talking in your sleep.
What did I say?
I couldn't really tell. It was kind of mumbly, but it must have been some dream.
It was a nightmare.
Didn't sound that way to me.
Well, I'm wide awake now.
Uh-huh.
What's the matter? Are you worried that Brody and Ford are gonna come and crash our honeymoon?
I don't see him.
Well, then why don't you come to bed? Let's make this more than a marriage of convenience.
Aubrey, how hot should the...
He's finally asleep. I know.
Sure.
Oh, I thought it would never happen. I'm going crazy.
Oh, I know.
I think Ryder's having a hard time adjusting.
Yeah, I know. He probably just misses Ford. Maybe even Tess.
You know, it's gonna take him a while to get used to us.
Yeah. You're not sorry you volunteered us for temporary custody, are you?
No. No, not on your life. I'm not sorry for anything I've done with you.
I don't think going to bed right now is the best idea.
Really? I think it's brilliant.
For all I know, Brody and Ford are outside just waiting for the right moment to break the door in.
Well, let them break it. It's not like those two idiots can send me to St. Anne's. No, only my dear, sweet, loving husband can get Jessica the help she desperately needs. Those two can't do a thing. You, on the other hand, you...
I would love to do quite a few things to you, but I don't want to get caught literally with my pants down.
Really? Has nothing to do with the fact that you're still in love with Aubrey, does it?
I can't get over how crazy you are about our nephew.
Are you kidding me? What is not to be crazy about?
Yeah, well, he is pretty great. You know, but to be honest, I didn't even think you wanted to have kids. On the day we went to go, visit Ryder and Liam in the hospital after they were born, I could have sworn I cornered you into saying that.
No. Well, I mean, at the time, I admit, I really hadn't thought about it very much. But this is different. When we were sitting at that custody hearing and the judge wouldn't give Ryder to your mother or to Ford and Tess, and he was just gonna turn him over to foster care, like that, I had to do something.
That's why I love you. I love that about you.
We're that baby's family now, Joey. And no child should be without loving parents. It's just not right.
No, honey, I get that. But, Aubrey, where is this coming from? I mean, did something happen to you when you were a kid? Something that made you stand up in that courtroom and beg the judge to let us take Ryder home?
Listen, Tess, the reason that I'm not sleeping with you right now has nothing to do with Aubrey.
Oh, of course not. And I'm sure you're not at all wondering what her reaction is going to be when she finds out that I'm your lawfully wedded wife.
I'm assuming it will be similar to my reaction when I found out that her and Joey got custody of your kid.
Jessica's kid, not mine.
She's supposed to be in and out, smash and grab. No, she's been married to him for months now.
Oh, I'm sure she doesn't have any real feelings for Joey.
She's supposed to be helping me rob his family, not start one with him. That was never part of the plan.
I don't really like to talk about my childhood.
I know. All right, but look, Aubrey, right here. Okay, I want to hear about it. I love you. I want to be closer to you. Okay, I mean, don't you want that too?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So what happened? What made you so determined to keep Ryder out of foster care? I mean, you come from a good family, right? At least I know that much about you.
Well, yeah, you're right. My family was well off, but good would be a different story. Sorry,
okay.
my mom just
It's okay.
wasn't around very much. I mean, she just wasn't around me. So, a nanny raised me, and she didn't like me very much.
Aubrey,
No, it's okay. It's not that big of a deal, okay? It's just, I'm just alone a lot.
But what about Cutter? I mean, didn't you guys grow up together?
You're still in love with Aubrey. So, when she wanted to get custody of Jessica's kid with Joey, you got your hurt on. Oh my God! Who knew a cold-hearted con man could be such a softie?
You don't know what you're talking about.
Come on, we both know that you rushed me to the altar just so you could stick it to Mrs. Joey Buchanan.
So what if I did marry you to get a rise out of Aubrey? You only married me to stick it to Ford.
Cutter lived with our dad.
Okay, so you guys didn't grow up together.
My dad never really wanted a girl, so Mom got me in the divorce. But she was always traveling to where, I'm not really sure. Anyway, the most important thing is that Ryder has us now. And he is never gonna feel alone or unwanted.
And neither will you. Not anymore.
I don't know why it's so hard for me to put Joey behind me. Then at least what we have would have a better shot, you know? I get angry when I think about Aubrey and Joey playing house with Ryder.
I think it's only temporary, if that makes you feel any better.
It doesn't.
Oh, come on, don't look at me like that. I wasn't completely lying to your Uncle Joey, you know. So I didn't have a nanny. But I did know what it felt like to have no one want me.
Ford,
Joey, hi.
did you commit my sister?
No, I haven't put Tessa away.
Why not?
Because we're not married anymore. She had it annulled last night.
Really? Well, see, that's great news. Now my parents can commit Tess to St. Anne's.
No, it's not that simple.
Well, why not? Oh, God, don't tell me that Tess just took off.
No, she's still around. In fact, she's with her new husband.
Ford! Please. Can't stand that guy.
Yeah, right. I saw how worried you looked when you thought you killed him.
I was worried that he was still alive.
You called to check up on
To
him.
make sure he was dead.
Right. So that you wouldn't have to feel anything for him.
Hello? The guy wants to have me locked up. He wants me to disappear so Jessica can come back.
Look, I don't care why you married me, just like you don't care why I married you. And I'm sure you'll get Ford's attention, just like I know I'm gonna get Aubrey's.
New husband? She married someone else already?
You've got to be kidding me.
Who would marry her?
Your brother.
Ford's history. But you're here right now, all alone with your brand new wife who's totally hot for you. And up until last night, you were pretty hot for me, too. Amazing how quick that thrill wore off. Must be some sort of record.
I'm hot for you, okay? I already told you, I don't think it's a good idea right now.
Yeah, I know, and I don't care. What I do care about is if you're not gonna put up for your wife, how are you gonna make it up to me?
What do you have in mind?
We're broke. We're living in this skeevy motel room, and since you're still hurting over Aubrey,
Like you're hurting over
let's
Ford.
find some way to ease the pain. You're a con man and a thief. Find us somewhere better to live than this crap hole, and better than that rat hole that I had to live in with Ford and his brother. We had a deal, okay? I don't tell Joey that Aubrey is a Bonnie to your Clyde, and in return, I get half the Buchanan money that she's supposed to steal.
I remember the deal.
Really? What about Aubrey? Because it sure as hell doesn't look like she's stealing money. It looks like she's playing mommy dearest with her new hubby, and Joey is gonna gun you down with the rest of the Buchanans. Literally, since we got married. You are Buchanan enemy number 1. And I'm a close second, okay? Everybody hates us, so what are you gonna do about it?
I got it covered.
How?
Haven't you ever heard of Plan B?
What the hell is your brother doing? Right? Why would he just go and marry
I
Tess?
have no idea.
Look, I'm sorry about all this.
Yeah, right.
No, I am. I told you, right after you left, I had the phone in my hand. I was ready to commit her to St. Anne's. When all of a sudden she clocked me over the head and went off to see Cutter. Now, I don't know how he did it, but somehow he got our marriage annulled and married her.
Excuse me, I'll give my brother a call.
So how's Ryder?
Actually, he had a pretty rough night. You know, I think he misses you.
Is he okay now?
Yeah, he's fine. Okay, actually, he's pretty great.
Maybe it would be possible if I could see him for a minute?
Listen, Ford. Honestly, don't think that's gonna make things any easier.
Please. Look, I know you don't owe me anything. And I didn't do right by your sister. I apologize for that. That's my boy in there. Please.
What's plan B?
Aubrey blew it. She's been wasting time for months and come up with nothing.
So, what? Are you gonna cut her out of the equation?
Like she did me when she took in that kid and got all cozy with Joey. I'm going out.
Where?
Get things rolling. Get us some money.
And how are you gonna do that? Aw, look, it's Aubrey. Pick up. Tell her how you found yourself a new wife.
I want her to hear it in person.
You afraid to pick up? Well, you should be. What the hell is going on, you married Tess? What are you thinking? Call me back now. It's okay, it's okay. My brother's not picking up.
Yeah. Ford was hoping to see Ryder, and I don't see any harm in it.
Just for a minute?
You really do care about him, don't you?
There he is. It's okay. There's my boy. Oh, I missed you too. I missed you too.
Guess the word is out. Aubrey just gave me an earful.
Ah, so you're gonna run over there so she can beg your forgiveness?
I'll be back soon. Lock the door. Don't let anybody in.
Well, who would I let in?
Oh, you know who. Ford.
Not if he was the last man on Earth.
Okay.
Ford. Ford, I think it's time. Right? The longer you stay, the harder it's gonna be on Ryder.
Hey, I love you, okay? Don't you forget it. I'm gonna come visit you a lot, okay?
Hey, Ryder. Are you asleep? There we go. Yeah, go to sleep.
It looks like my son's in good hands. Thank you for that.
No problem.
That was really hard to watch.
Yeah.
That was a really kind thing you did, Joey. You didn't have to do that.
Yeah, I did. I did. You know, because now that I know Ryder, I understand why Ford loves him so much.
You're such a beautiful man. I love you.
I love you.
I think he's finally down for the count.
If there is a God. Are there any messages?
From who?
Aubrey, you know who. Okay? And I know he's your brother, but when I get my hands on Cutter, I swear.
Baby stuff. Finally.
You son of a bitch! What the hell are you doing marrying my sister?
You married mine. Guess that makes us one big happy family.
Joey, listen, I'm sure Cutter had a very good reason for what he did. I'm sure he was just trying to bring Jessica back out, right? Cutter, right?
Afraid not.
And why did you marry her?
Why else? For the money.
Ryder's trust fund?
No, not Jessica's. Yours. Haven't you figured it out by now, Joey? I'm after the Buchanan fortune.